Hi, y'all. I hope that you're having a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wonderful night whenever you get to watching this live stream. Okay, make sure that you are familiar with what is in the description box below. There is my legal disclaimer, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and read the bottom part. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. And I'm reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Do not shoot the messengers and do not harm the prophets of God. I'm like, somebody may be very out of breath or something. Somebody's energy is straight up weird. Okay, so if you don't pray, that's fine. I'm going to say this prayer for us, okay? We invite the Most High God to be with us. And we're calling upon God and all of the archangels. Okay, we ask that the Most High God please return all evil and block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for my subscribers. I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles. In your holy name, Lord my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay, so basically the message that I got is that things are going to get really better for whoever's in my collective, and then for whoever is going up against my collective, things are going to get much worse. So it's like a reversal of fortune. Whatever was going on in 2024 has now come to a full, I feel like I've just sprinted miles, and like I have not ran. I like literally have not done anything. So I don't know why this person feels so, they're like tuckered out, like they straight up like are winded. Weird anxiety feeling. So again, I separate my energies from the energies of other people and other things. And I clear myself of any negative or empathic energy that I picked up from anyone else. And I clear all of the empathic energies in my bloodlines. So somebody is exhausted trying to keep up with you. That's what I'm picking up on. They also are in anxiety because somebody's got this energy that I'm picking up on. Because again, I don't like saying pronouns of he and she when all I am picking up on energies of masculine or feminine. And so even though the cards do give pronouns he, she, her, you know what I mean? I don't necessarily think of them in that way because I am reading energy. And so anyways, what I'm picking up on is this person is like, they are trying to compete with you. They're trying to keep up with you, but they are winded. They can't keep up with you. They're weak. They're straight up just weak. I don't mean to laugh. I'm not laughing at anybody. I'm just laughing at the fact that they're trying to keep up with your destiny or whatever, like your goals. They're trying to keep up with that, but they're winded and they can't. They need to take a break. They want you to stop. It's like the story of the tortoise and the hare. They want you to stop and rest so that they can have a rest so that they can copy from you again. Like, what? We don't ever lower our vibration for other people. By the way, if you have not taken your medicine today and that's what you're supposed to be doing, make sure that you do that. If you haven't drank any water, go get some water. If you're not fasting, get yourself something to eat. Okay. Make sure you're taking care of your bodies and your spirits and yourself. Okay, because you're responsible for yourself during the reading and then afterwards. You need to be able to use your best discernment so you can make the best choices for your life. That's why I'm here to help guide you. But evidently and obviously, you are the one that's making the choices in your life, right? You're the one doing the actions, so you're going to be responsible for that. So be grounded, be centered, be aware, be mindful. Okay, these are all really important things. Like I always say, if you have a pendulum, this is a pendulum. You can use a pendulum to get yes and no, and maybe answers from everything. Also, each of the tarot cards have a yes and a no answer on them. So you can even read, you can be asking questions and then I'll pull the cards, and if you know the yes and no answer for them, that's one way you can get information. Or if you know muscle testing, that's another way. All right. The Magician. So this is how you're being seen by other people right now, as somebody that, like, and I do pick up on a group of people specifically. They're viewing you as the magician. You're somebody that is connected to their own power, and you're connected to the power of your lineage. That's specifically, I'm picking up on lineage power. I'm getting psychic abilities, but I'm also getting empathic abilities. And yes, so I have not actually looked at this aspect before, but there are people who are natural energy healers. Like they channel, so your lineage channels the energy and power of Reiki, and you may not even be somebody that does Reiki. Like you could have gotten attuned to Reiki at some point and realized that you already had this energy. So there is a blessing with this card. Also, I do feel like you're a very creative person, and some of you maybe just are looking for an aspect or an outlet of that creativity, for that creativity, so you can channel that power, because there is a lot of focused energy coming from that Magician's card. So somebody also thinks that you are like magic, like you're a magician, that you can just snap your fingers and the world will change. Honestly, that would be lovely. King of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So the Magician energy, this is somebody that's watching you, this King of Wands. And I'm not really getting a negative. This is okay. So who is this person? Bless you. Might be connected to a Knight of Pentacles energy. The King of, that was the King of Wands. I think literally I just seen a fairy out of the corner of my eye. The King of Wands is somebody that takes action and gets results. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles, this is signifying somebody that works very hard at their job. All right. So I am getting, okay. So these are the people that they're about to get hit with negative karma. That's what this is, for whatever they did. Like what I have been seeing, and I haven't got to this yet because I was talking about the Magician, but what I have been seeing is a group of people that are about to be, it's like the Wheel of Fortune card in the reverse. So that's why I keep saying Seven of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, these people are dealing with life on a very superficial level. Okay. There's a lack of action. There's a lack of integrity. That's the main thing. I think that these people are copycats, or they steal. It says that they're deceiving themselves. Possible bad decisions. Consider your motives carefully. Take the initiative. Follow up. Action is necessary for a positive outcome. So basically, you have become a master at this return to sender energy, is what I'm picking up on. They were up under some heavy illusions about you, though. So there is another force that was causing these people to be watching you so closely. And this is why. It's a star energy. Sorry, I literally, because she's naked, I have to cover up her entire self. So that's why you get just to glance it for a second because I don't want people reporting my videos saying I'm doing nudity or anything. So that is why I show you what it is so you can see it, but then I put it down real fast. Only on the ones where there's nudity. The other ones, I don't like the magician. I don't have a problem showing that over and over again. Okay, but literally, now we were already talking about the psychic abilities that you have. You also have the ability to stretch time. You can either stretch time, you can make it go by really fast, or you can make it go by really slow, which would be like to stretch time. The star energy is your personal star power. This is like dreams for the future are going to come true. Contact with somebody that will dramatically change your life. Now, when we were down in these cards, I was picking up on that at some point, maybe this King of Wands could have been a mentor to you on how to deal with energy, but now you've surpassed whatever their level of, I don't know, witchery or understanding or warlockism. And these people could have been warlocks in your life that you just didn't know. Like they could have been giving you advice, but they never really told you that they practiced or whatever. Or maybe these are Masons. But it does say that that you have good fortune, like the magician. So what I'm perceiving is that these people are thinking that you are creating your generational wealth through magic and the star. And no, you are magic. This is the difference. You're not a Mason. You're not somebody that studies magic. Like you don't do shit like that. You don't need to. You're a natural magician. You have your own magic. Like why would you need to study somebody else's crap when you've got your own, especially when like just don't. Yeah. So the Emperor, this is definitely your energy. You could be a divine masculine. You could have a loving relationship between you and your children. The star, the Emperor, and then the Chariot came out. Now, who is the Chariot? I guess that you are the Chariot as well. So you've got some very quick moving energy here. All right. When I look at this combination, I'm seeing that in the Emperor is the energy where you had to learn how to master your own emotions. I feel like you have some type of, I don't know, authority figure that's actually looking out for you now. They definitely perceive you to be this Emperor energy, regardless of whatever your gender is, which basically means that you are a leader, excuse me, a leader, somebody of authority, somebody protects and defends those who are in need. The Chariot talks about victory over enemies. They're like conquering stuff. It also has to do with your Merkaba light vehicle, and it has to do with your physical vessel being like a vehicle. Any way we can use a metaphor of how there is a vehicle that can be associated with the Chariot. Okay, so we have the Merkaba light vehicle. We've got the vehicle like a car. That's our vehicle. Then we have our vessel, our physical body that is a vehicle. I am picking up on somebody that is very afraid for me to talk. Like, why would somebody be afraid for? I come to bear good news. I'm like a messenger of God. I come to bring good news to the people. Why are you going to be afraid of what I'm going to say? I have called you by name. You are mine. You are precious in my eyes. Okay. I'm not going to say anything that's going to be destroying anybody. I have to tell the truth on whatever I pick up on. But when I'm reading from my collective, if you see that the collective's cards come out mostly in the upright, it's just these other people that happen to be in the collective that are karmic individuals that come up. And we don't judge anybody for being karmic because at some point everybody has been karmic to the world. Okay, so we have to be compassionate. And especially if there's any type of witchcraft going on, we have to be doubly compassionate for that, because anybody that's under witchcraft, they cannot think clearly. They're under the influence of something that is extremely, when you don't know about it, it takes you over. That's all I want to say. Like through my personal experience, it'll F you up until you learn about it, and then do spiritual warfare so you don't have it anymore. So the Chariot could also be people who are befriending you at this time. I feel like somebody doesn't want me to hear what God is saying. All right. God, remove that energy. Thank you. And any other oppressive energy, I rebuke in the name of Jesus Christ. What I just say. In the name of God, to the death. So, the death card doesn't always mean a literal death, but this could be. Okay, so God, are these people going to change their ways? I can always give the warning a billion different times in a billion different ways, but if these people, if they don't change their ways, this is going to be what comes for them. Okay, they should have stopped, with the death magic. They just should have stopped with that. You know how to return to sender. Now these people are having to deal with this Grim Reaper energy. And they don't know what to do. They're not immortal. This is a very sad way to go out, like for sure. Page of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you're dealing with somebody here that is very immature. They have nothing to offer. Says a sensuous person who stresses the physical side of life. You're not even about that. You're about the divine. That's why you're being protected by this Chariot energy from this death. Like literally, I feel like this could be police officers that are protecting you from some type of hitman energy. Okay? Because somebody was going to take action to bring about death for you, and it's backfired. You're dealing with somebody that this hitman person, they got more than one in this group. And some of them are spiritual hitmen, which means they use spiritual means like witchcraft to unalive people or to get them to commit suicide. And others use physical means, okay? Other hitmen do. A sensuous person who stresses the physical side of life, worldly and jaded. Life holds no surprises for this person, attractive and well-dressed. He might deceive you and is not as he appears. Do not trust with this man with your heart. He will break it. No, SHIT. So the police could have already protected you from this individual, and now this individual, because there's some type of electronic trail. Like it can actually be tracked back to them, some type of money, but there is another third party that hasn't come out yet. Three of Swords, sorrow, like straight up, ultimate betrayal. They were going to try to ultimately betray you, which would be lying about you, slandering you, trying to get people to believe false things about you, creating false things with trying to use witchcraft, trying to take you out spiritually and make you look insane. This is all stuff that this group of men are going to have to. I am picking up on men now. These people are men, or they're sure as hell masculine energies. They're going to have to be dealing with this. Sorry, and whatever. These people are on the DL. This bugs me. It's okay to be on the down low, but I don't know what it is with this sexual perversion stuff. Why they're trying to spread it to other people. I have a problem with people trying to spread sexually transmitted diseases and demons to other people. That disgusts me. And it's like ruining somebody's life. That would ruin somebody's life. And these people are like literally walking around with drip, DICK, and not doing anything about it. Like it could literally end up taking them out. They're not doing anything. They need to take action. Go to a freaking doctor. Stop sleeping with men and passing this crap around. That's something that gets on my nerves. I don't think that people should be spreading STDs like that and not going to the doctor. What in the literal hell is wrong with you? Damn. Anyways, sorrow and loss, arguments with a lover, marriage separation, incompatible lovers, cruelty, abuse, and separation causes emotional upheaval. These are toxic relationships that these people have down here. Someone will betray you. And this isn't talking about, well, they were betraying you, but they were intending to betray you. If you're a man, these people were going to try to turn you. Okay. If you're a woman, these people were still going to try to sleep with you. So it's the same intent, whether no matter what your gender is. Okay. It says that these people are capable of inflicting hurt. Mistakes are made, but they need to accept their blame for the part. That's exactly what I just was saying. The fact that they were spreading this, trying to spread this thing to other people. The government better not be behind this shit. I'm not even kidding. If the government's behind like trying to experiment on what type of STD could take somebody out, ding, 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 winner, winner, chicken dinner. These two people have got it and this person's got it. So I don't think we need to do any more experimentation on the human race for that. If there's medication that could clear this up. But again, these people need, where it says right here, take action. Okay, where you have sense, you have a brain and common sense. If you were ever had a situation where you were having symptoms of an infection, okay, you would go to the doctor, but you don't sleep around like that. That's why you don't have this issue. That's what I'm picking up for the collective. My collective is not like these people. These people sleep around with one another. And it's going to end their lives because, again, these people are spreading something around that's very contagious. And I don't know why I got that the government may be involved, but they better not be. Maybe these people could work for the government. I don't know. I definitely picked up that they were Masons. And even this young person, the Page of Cups, strength. Yeah, you have this untappable, like seriously, you don't tap out. You don't tap out. This person, these people try to mess with you and they're always in the Eight of Cups having to walk away. They're always tapping out. But you, just like she's trying to close the mouth of that lion right there, you have a strength that cannot be matched. You do not tap out. And now that because I feel like for a minute somebody had tried to sour how you're perceived by the police, but now I feel like the police are actually seeing you for as you are, is that you're the emperor and you're just have natural magic and you're probably a benefit to this planet. I mean, Mother Earth would throw probably a ring of volcanic eruptions if anything happened to you. People need to understand that some people are really connected to nature. Like how I had seen a fairy out of the corner of my eye. Somebody here is connected naturally to the fae. And so, yeah, you have to understand that they, being the other dimensions and the beings that exist there, would flip out. And that's why there's so much supernatural activity going on, because people keep messing with the collective. At this point, they're just not even allowed to like come up with no more plots. They need to go to the doctor, this group of men. They need to make a list of everybody that they've been with, and they need to go to the doctor. And I hope that the government is not trying to experiment on us with diseases. I just hope that that's not, because this, whatever I'm picking up on, is something new. This is not something we've ever seen before. This person, they started it somehow. I don't even want to look at whatever they did to get this thing, but there's a spiritual aspect to it and a physical aspect to it. Okay. But after this person got it, it morphed and changed into something else. Then this person got it. Okay. It morphed and changed again. Every time it goes through another person, this is going to be important for some type of scientist. Every time it goes into another person, it changes and morphs its DNA so that you cannot, you're basically resilient to everything. So maybe this is some type of STD that affects the autoimmune system or whatever, something like that. It could be. which is not good, because if you don't have an immune system, then you can't fight off any type of invading force. So, but these people need to stop spreading this bullshit. Yeah. You're strong right now because you are at the top of the Wheel of Fortune. These people are, it's like in the reverse for them. So it says promise of a better future represents the ever-changing cycles of life, both good and bad. Your luck is turning and a new phase of life is beginning, a period of personal growth and extreme change, success after failure. So if you had been failing at anything or been feeling like you're failing at anything, then this is telling you that there's a turnaround. Destiny and fate will allow you little control over coming events. Well, it's definitely, I feel like, because it does have a spiritual aspect, that you have the ability to ward off this pestilent crap. Okay. Keep praying. I mean, whatever you're doing, it's working because you're in the Wheel of Fortune energy. These people, because they betrayed you, they are being betrayed. And like I said, because of what their devious activities, sexually perverted activities, okay, of whatever this is, cause them to contract this. And honestly, whatever this STD thing, this originated in hell. This was created and manufactured in hell. And then these demonic ass people straight up just, it was easier for them. It was easy as hell for these people to become carriers of this literally disease manufactured from HELL, literal hell. Because these people are almost in hell anyways. They're like definitely stuck in between worlds and purgatory. You have a leg up or one up on them. 9 of Cups. Yeah, you're the Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Cups. Like, this is just freaking amazing. This is so amazing. Means your wishes come true. Your deepest desire is granted. I think all you want to do is be free of whatever this energy is. Like, which is fair. That's fair. So this talks about a problem being solved, satisfying sexual relationships, emotional peace, goals are achieved, dreams come true. So this talks about taking time to enjoy, maybe going on a vacation, taking a break. Make sure that you're giving, because again, you're so strong. You're so strong. These people are going to experience a death that is unavoidable. They're also going to be thrown out of their house. What I'm getting is that it all has to do with this disease. Like, they're going to end up not even being allowed to be around their own children because they're too contagious or something weird. This is literally something that I've never picked up on before. It talks about their life, all aspects of it being open to disaster. Worry, stress, and insecurity, possible unemployment. They're going to lose their money. They're going to lose their home. They're going to lose their job. They're going to lose their health. They're going to lose the way that their body looks. They may lose limbs. Like, I'm not even kidding. Because whatever this parasitic disease thing is, it eats away and rots the flesh. Like, it eats away at somebody on the inside. Lovely. Where it says seek support from religious and spiritual institutions. I literally was seeing somebody getting their, what is it? When you have a priest, when you're dying and you have a priest come to you and then you tell them your sins or whatever. I forget what it's called. Last rite or something. The sun. Yeah, you're bringing in illumination, or I am, both of us are bringing an illumination to what these people had planned. And that's shining a light on what's going on with them. If the government is involved in this, they better clean it up now. Why would the government be working with hell to bring about new diseases? I don't know. But doesn't change the fact that it's still happening. You're bringing illumination, and you're also healing the inner child, because these people were trying to traumatize you so in their devil energy that they were never going to just leave you alone. You have the protection of Archangel Michael, and that's a big deal. And you also have public fame and success, honor, and victory over the enemy. I'm going to use the spirits and shadows. So this is you winning. The aristocrat. That's the energy of these people. They have the energy of the aristocrat. And that to me is like, hi. Okay, I'm reading your question. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah. So that is really freaky and really weird. Okay, so what I'm picking up on is that what you need to do about this situation, have you ever seen this girl before? Like, does she look like a neighbor to you? Because what I'm picking up on is she's somebody that lives near you, or maybe she just moved in near you. Click on that. Okay. And what with your love life? Have you been having anything? Yeah, that what I'm picking up is she's somebody that lives close, like, and I'm getting that this is kind of like, it may not exactly be voodoo, but it is a type of voodoo. It's like, could be possibly Santeria. What I'm getting is that, well, you've got salt. So whatever she put it, yeah, yeah. And what I'm getting is that you have a stalker. So maybe this person moved into your neighborhood, and it could be very well that your light is making her afraid. And then what I also was picking up on is somebody that's like, they're crazy. They're literally crazy. And that's why I was wondering if you have a boyfriend or a husband or a wife or somebody, because I'm picking up this jealousy from this your ex-mate started. Okay, so that's what it is. So this person is straight up possessed. I think you probably know that. You could probably look back in the ring cam and see in her face that she's clearly possessed. So what I would do is probably clean. If you have any Florida water, okay, Florida water cologne, add that to water with bleach, and you want to clean your step off, okay? Now be aware if there's any type of powders or any type of rices, like rice, specifically what I'm getting is skulls, like bones and stuff like that. Yeah, there's definitely some type of jealousy going on. Yeah. And it's like this spirit that's riding this woman, it's drawn to you for some type of reason. I literally think that the spirit is, there was a bone. Okay. So you do not want to touch any of that stuff. You'll want to make a solution. Like I would literally just bleach kills almost everything. And you want to spray everything. And then where the crystal was, like her trying to plant that crystal, that was bad. That was bad, bad, bad energy on that. So if you have salt or selenite, this is selenite, or if you have salt, anything that she touched, just put the salt over that and pray. Yeah, if because the bones are like sacrifices, they're the energy of sacrifices that she was doing. So I don't know if you've been experiencing a lot of hatred from people or weird energy, but I'm getting that this person sends a lot of evil eye. Yeah, so definitely if it was like this, if it was like this color, this is a clear quartz. That's what I'm picking up on that it is. These are the only crystals that can really be charged with any intention. And so her intention was to attach something and then bury it in your yard so that that negative seed would grow. And so that it would be easier for her to attach energy. This is the most effed up thing about this is that this crate, yeah, but much smaller, probably about that big. This person has not just done this to you, they've done it to other people too. Like wherever they used to live at, this woman was at that place, got fixated on another person there and was literally doing the same type of crap, this Santeria stuff. So, but I do feel like she definitely wants to take your place or wants to move into where you live, or it's something weird like that. Yeah, and I'm hearing that this person has tried to attack your family. Yeah, no, she's definitely a witch. She's definitely a witch, like of Santeria. Yeah. See, you have a key to something within yourself, and this is why it's so important to know yourself. You are basically the opposite polarity of this person. Like I hate to look at it as a polarity, but you are exactly opposite. Like you do not dabble with this crap. You don't do this stuff to people. So she's thinking that this is going to scare you, but I don't feel like you're scared because you have a special anointing. Like you could, just how this reading was talking about the magician, you naturally can transmute the energy or you can return it back to the sender. It's just when people are leaving physical witchcraft items around your door and stuff, you just don't want to, you want to be praying and then, using a cloth. I would put on gloves, girl. Don't touch any of that stuff with just your hands. Douse everything with the mixture, Florida water, cologne water, and some bleach. That should probably do it. Bless it, spray it down. Um, you might want to get an evil eye amulet and keep that, on the inside of the house where she can't see, and that will help deter her. But when you've got somebody that's okay, so this totally makes sense. This totally makes sense. This totally makes sense. So she is like definitely attracted to you, but she's definitely doing weird stuff. This is definitely not it's not how you show somebody that you're attracted to you, by doing love spells on them. So if you ever feel like, well, when you feel her in your energy, because I'm picking up her energy like way strong outside your door. So you might want to even take that mixture and spray down your door frame and your doorknob and everything like that. Just make sure you're wiping everything down. Whatever you use to wipe everything down with, make sure when you're done with it that you either clean it really good or you just get it off the premises, because you definitely don't want to contaminate yourself with this heavy, 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 like the tomb, heavy, heavy graveyard magic crap. So what she's trying to do is dominate you. She wants to dominate you in the domicile. Yeah. And there is something about another lifetime that you and whoever your roommate was had with her that's drawing in this situation. Yeah. And I do feel like she is very intimidated by your light. She wants to steal something from you. I don't know. It's definitely a hard energy to deal with because you don't know. It's like when somebody has cycle, and I'm not a doctor, but what I am picking up on is that, yeah, you're just having a string of bad luck because what she's trying to do is mess with your new year. Like, there's an old saying that says, like, from January 1st to the 10th, you never let a woman cross over your threshold because women are bad luck. But like literally, there is something about that period of time, right? Where if a woman comes into your environment, they will bring whatever they can manipulate and mess with the energy of your house. That's what she's trying to do. She's definitely trying to steal something from you. And I feel like this demon that's riding her knows about a gift that you have that you're not aware of. And it's like, if this person wakes up, what I just say, the secret, literally a secret that you don't know. It's a gift that you have. And this gift will wipe this demon clear on its ass. Like permanently stop its mischief. Because this person has been doing this. Wherever they came from, they were doing it there. Just to somebody else. So it's like, they're like miniature terrorists. So also what I want you to do is like, if you still have that evidence of her doing that, you should probably make a police report if you have the Ring camera video of her. Okay, because yes, it is illegal to do witchcraft on people. I can absolutely help with the return to sender. Yeah, I'm gonna ask God right now, Most High God, please intervene on this situation, create justice, and return to sender all of everything that was sent. And please block the person. But yeah, I would definitely file a police report, because if she does this again, you just need to literally file a police report. I think that's probably one of the only things well, actually, she probably has never had her energy like returned to her. And God is, oh, awesome. I love Canada. I visited there one time. It was so beautiful. Yeah. You definitely don't want to engage with the demon in any type of way. So how they will try to get hooks into your energy is by getting you to argue and fight with them. But if you report them to the police, even if the police don't know who it is, the next time that it happens, you can just keep reporting it, and you may end up just having a case where you could sue the person, because you're dealing with somebody that, again, I'm not a doctor, but they do have something psychological and mental going on, like, that's causing them to do this. This person thinks that they're very sneaky. They think that they are a master, and they're under the influence of substances. Okay. A lot. Nova Scotia. That's so cool. Wow. Wow. I'll have to look on the map and see where that is. Okay, so things that you can do for protection. Prayer is going to be the best thing. Okay, the second thing is calling upon Archangel Michael. So I call upon Archangel Michael to help you remove this woman from your energy and from the energy of everywhere. And we ask for specific protection. So basically, why did this happen? This happened because you've gotten too comfortable in your life. And so basically, what this whole thing was supposed to do was to awaken you to the spiritual realm, basically. Because, like I said, you have this gift, right, that you have mastery over. And this is what, when we're not using our spiritual gifts, that's when people will try to siphon our energy and steal them. And that's what this woman was trying to do. And so if she would have been able to have SEX with you, she would have tried to steal everything that was going to come to you. And maybe your ex-roommate used to let her in, like she doesn't have the same access to your energy and to the energy of your house anymore. And so that's why she was doing all this foolishness outside. And then she's also under the influence of some type of substance when she does this stuff. Like bad enough that she's doing witchcraft. Yeah. So, it may be that she did something last spring. I don't know what the timeline looks like of how long you've known this person, but it could be that maybe she moved around you last spring is what I'm picking up on. There's definitely, this demon is so flippin' afraid of you becoming, they're so afraid of me giving out this information of you becoming aware of your gift. Because I do feel like you have the ability to clear large spaces. Like you can clear entities throughout land, like lands and lands of property. Well, miles and miles and miles and miles. And all you have to do is put your focus on it. And this entity is way afraid of you finding out that you have the power, you have your own magical power, and you have your own magical alchemy. Like you can alchemize stuff. That's why this person wasn't able to really do anything to you, because God's still protecting you. Yeah. And this winter time stuff, there's something with whatever she practices where a lot of her attacks come in the winter time. And that's one of the times where you're actually the most protected. I feel like you're shielded almost all year round. There's probably very few days where you're not shielded. And so this person wants this key of access so that they can steal whatever these lineage gifts are. Okay. And they're afraid that you're going to shine a light down on how insane they are. Yeah. Let's see. So summertime is a very powerful time for you. It's a very transformative time for you. I would suggest that you create some type of plan on, sounds like your aunt. Yeah. You create some type of just schedule of when you're going to do your protection work, because I feel like you haven't done protection work thus far, like maybe minor things. I'm getting that you would work very well with runes. Okay. So the runic alphabet may be of some interest to you. The necropolis. So yeah, you have support coming from the dead. That's another reason why this death magic didn't work, because you have a connection here. And sometimes the spirits, when you have an otherworldly presence, and this is what I'm getting that you do, you have otherworldly presence, they are not the fall that just came out. And this is not even the fall, like fall time. This is like the fall, and that fell out. Yeah, you have this otherworldly protection. This person's about to take a great fall. I mean, seriously, they should, They probably got away with doing this like their entire life to people, just boom, 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 like attacking people whenever they wanted. And now it's all of a sudden, because we're calling judgment on it, they're going to take a great fall. But yeah, make sure that you put on gloves when handling anything that they put in your yard, any bones, any stones, anything. Her peeing on your property is her trying to mark your that is literally like shapeshifter behavior. It's either somebody who's really too drunk doing that, or it's shapeshifter behavior. So did you do anything to make this person turn on you? Because why are they so insane? Yeah, and part of absolutely. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That is crazy. So as you sent that, I was looking at the door to dreams. So what I'm picking up is like the person that was trying to take you. I don't know if that was an actual person. I feel like that was a shapeshifter or a reptilian. Now that I look at that, yeah, even the reptilians are afraid of this gift. So for them to stalk your family line. So yeah, you were born, like I was saying, you were born with this key within you. The person that was going to take you, they wanted you because you're special. Yeah, it's because you're special, literally. And your mother has had spiritual experiences, like psychic, very psychic spiritual experiences. She just has not ever really talked about it. But if she ever opened up about that, I think that you would find out that she most likely is not only an empath, and again, all psychic abilities come through the bloodline, but yeah, she definitely is an empath, and so are you. And she definitely is a psychic. She knows certain things. I feel like that person that was in your house was like, you were protected. You were definitely protected. Wow. But they wanted to snatch you up, literally snatch you up. And then I'm picking up on that maybe you were abducted by aliens as well. Because I am definitely picking up on alien vibe of whoever was in your house. They had tried to do something similar, planned to do something similar to your mother. But then you came out with the gift and you were a male. So it was like ding, 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 ding. Yes, the gift is this wisdom. Wow. Wow. Could you imagine how dangerous that would have been? Like if that demon would have gotten a hold of you and then taught you how to use your abilities in a negative way, like you're so protective. You are so protected. Yeah, I really feel like it was definitely not to harm you or sacrifice you, but it was to utilize you in some type of way and utilize the ability that comes with your bloodline. Turn you into a weapon, the journey. They would have taken you off your journey where you needed to be, like around your parents. Because even your dad has abilities as well. So you had two empathic parents, which means you're like most likely a Heyoka empath, which is somebody who can not only pick up on the energies of others and they feel that themselves, but they can mirror back what other people are projecting or whatever their fears are. That's crazy. I'm so glad that nothing happened to you though. I had a scary abduction experience when I was a child. Mischief. They would have had you doing mischief on your journey instead of where you're at right now. And so, I mean, it makes sense. And I also feel like these spirits have tried, they will hop into anybody that's really low vibrational. So this other lifetime, you used your gift and you saved a lot of people. Yeah, I'm really glad that I'm okay too. You saved a lot of people. I feel like you've been on this planet Atlantis. You've been on this planet Atlantis, Lemuria, and then the whole time that there was giants. I'm really getting kind of like a Thor type energy. So you may have a connection to Shango, you may have a connection to Thor. I'm getting a lot of Norse energy. That's why I was seeing the runes, that the runes would really help you. When you're working with energies that align with you spiritually, they are so, so powerful. They're so powerful. And that's one way to ward off this type of stuff. Yeah, this person is going to be in major defiance about you cleansing away their energy. So if you've been feeling drained or tired or having headaches or just randomly feeling nauseated, it's because this person's playing around in your energy. And so you just need to continue to rebuke them in the name of Jesus, in the name of God, in whatever you believe of. Just continue to rebuke them. You have the power that when you say this, I rebuke you, whoever you are, known and unknown, seen and unseen enemies, that demon will have to flee. Like they can't stay. Yeah. Yeah. So definitely you could have been dealing, like I was getting definitely shapeshifter. It could definitely be a dog man, some type of cryptid for sure. And yeah, these beings are really, really dark, but they're definitely real. Manifestation. So what you have is the gift of manifestation. Your powers of manifesting are much more powerful than this other person. So make sure that you clean up all of the area. And you may, if you were to find out where this person lived, I feel like you're going to. Yeah, you definitely have Egyptian. You've got Ra, and Ra don't play about you. Ra don't play about you. This person, they really need mental help. They really need mental help. Yeah, but they're attracted to you. This seduction energy. I don't know. It's definitely not the way to win somebody's heart by doing witchcraft on them, but there are crazy people out there that think that way. And I do get an energy of this person stalking. I get a stalking energy, and I feel like they are trying to contact your ex-roommate. Maybe they've got her on block or something. I still would do a police report just in case she tries to vandalize anything on your property. And I am getting that you have Gaelic and Celtic connection along with Egyptian. So these are all different things that you can call upon. Obviously, the Most High God is above all of the rest, but the Most High God is what gives clearance for you to be protected. That's why it's like you can look, but you can't really touch. And that's why that spirit was coveting you so much. So basically, this happened so that you would get into alignment. Yeah. Be patient with the outcome. It may seem like nothing happens for a minute. Okay. Like this problem, when you return, the energy is already returned back to this person. So all you need to do now is to cleanse your space, right? A smudge, use sage, Palo Santo after you do wash down the everywhere where she peed, spray that all down. Then you want to get your door frame for any of the energies coming into your house. Get some selenite, put selenite. I'm going to type that in the chat. Selenite is a crystal that always clears negative energy, and it charges crystals, and then it never absorbs negative energy. So other crystals like rose quartz, they pick up negative energy. Okay, so you want to definitely cleanse your property. Yes, actually, I have tried that, and it was like one of the most shamanic healing experiences that I've ever had. What I felt was like, well, I was seeing like geometric shapes. Then I closed my eyes, and then I just felt like my kundalini and all my consciousness raising. And I felt, oh, I was like, oh my gosh, I had been enclosed in this like space where it was just keeping my frequency low. Pretty wild, though. Okay, I feel like, yeah. So this is going to cause this person to diverge away from you. And if you have the ring bell video saved, show it to the police, send it to the police. I know that it's so shitty. We don't want to have to involve cops, but somebody's like messing around doing witchcraft on your property. It's like, yeah, it's like this person is on some type of substance. You want to just have a report there. Then if this person ever comes back to your property, I would just call 911 on them, literally, and just say, there's a strange lady, and this lady's been here before, because you don't want to let somebody think that they can just do witchcraft on you. Like, because nobody has called the cops on this person. So it ends with you. And I'm so sorry that you're having to go through that. I had to go through something very similar to that at the other place I lived at, and it was mortifying. The only thing that came out positive is that it caused me to go through a spiritual awakening and become even more, like, I've always had spiritual gifts, but when I was a kid, I was just super afraid of everything because I'd see dead people everywhere, and it was really scary for me. When the angels would come, they'd be like these, like, just dark angels with the scariest faces, yo. Oh, wow. Yeah. You definitely want to avoid ever coming into contact with her in the physical realm and in the spiritual realm. What the other thing I was going to say is that you could order some black salt off the internet. And if you don't want to order it, you can take charcoal and mix it with just regular salt, and then it becomes black salt. It works very good for banishing people. And then anywhere that she put stuff, you just put that black salt there, and it's going to really remove her energy. You just don't want to put the black salt anywhere like that a pet would step, because they might not come back if they leave. So that's, I always tell people, like, oh, if you've got cats, put it somewhere where they're not going to be walking. Because if they come across that, they may leave and never come back. I've actually had that happen before. I went out of town one time. My cats literally left, and they didn't come back till I came back. Wild stuff. So I hope that you have an animal, because that's another layer of protection. You have, wow, this is amazing. So whenever your cats are bringing you like little presents, they bring you, anytime that they kill a rat, they're basically showing you that they're protecting you. Because that rat is like they're offering to you. I love how cats do that. And black cats are extremely powerful. Okay, so I'm just blessing your house right now. Yeah, so what God is saying is that more meditation. Yeah, and when you feel that energy build up, because it's like a pressure, she's trying to apply pressure on you. Like, love spells are stupid, but she's trying to apply pressure on you. This lady's insane. So whatever work she's trying to do on you, it's basically backfiring and it's happening to her. Like, that's why she's become obsessed and she's possessed. So yeah, the black salt, then anything that I mean, if you found out where she lived, you could gather up all of the crap that she left at your door, put it in a bag, and then leave it on her property. And be like, here you go. Like, all of that crap that you did around my door, that should be at your door, you know? Just know that what God is saying is that this is actually about you having a major spiritual gift. And this entity is trying, it's like it's out of time and it's trying to mess with you so that you don't activate the gift. So what is the gift, God? Okay, so it's you have the ability to clear spaces, but for a large amount of space. Like, you can clear continents is what I just heard. So you do have a connection to the ley lines in the planet. Yeah, she's definitely a wingbat. You have connection to the ley lines in the planet, and it may help you to do a meditation on working with the energy of the earth, because I feel like you can naturally just get rid of this energy. Pretty much whenever you put your focus on something, it begins to clear. I don't know if you've noticed that. Yeah, you're going to be just fine. You are okay. And this person, I just pray that they get mental help. Yeah, perseverance is always going to see you through. I don't feel like you're going to be having to jump through a bunch of hurdles, though. Even though this person can't, even though you can jump through the hurdles, I don't feel like, it's like this lady, it's my theory of throwing spaghetti at a wall and seeing what sticks. Okay, that definitely has to do with your ability. So we're going to get rid of that blockage right now. This is like, it's something that's coming from the father line and the mother line. And it's basically the combination of these two elements are causing writer's block. It's like writer's creativity block. Okay, we rebuke that. Yeah. So I don't know if you're married, but this energy is coming in for you. And this could have been the attention of that person. I mean, they're insane. Okay, so now that blockage is removed, what I want you to do is I want you to start writing down your dreams. Anytime that you have a dream and you remember it, because you're going to start remembering your dreams. Start writing them down. And then if a dream is bad and it goes unresolved, I want you to just write any type of ending that comes to your head. This is how you're going to tap back into your gift. Is you need to just go within your imagination, and whatever comes forth, write it down. Write it down or type it and just let it flow through you. Don't stop and correct. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get the energy through. Then you can go back and like put punctuation and all that good stuff in. Because that's where you're going to get nuggets of gold. It may be in your path to be a writer. What I just say, fate. There's the fate card. And trust me, there are going to be people that protest against you doing your divine life calling. There are going to be those people at the very beginning, but as you work through that, they end up going away. I don't know if you like horror books or horror novels, but I'm getting that you could write some really scary stuff. People love horror fiction. Like Hellraiser came from comics and from Clive Barker. I'm seeing you being able to create something that would be like transferable to a TV or movie. Yeah. And again, I want you to know that you have the ability to create justice and balance the scales in your favor. By forgiving this weird person for doing this, because they really don't have the right to do it. They're abusing their free will, basically. But if you forgive yourself and forgive them, then it's probably not going to happen again. But what you need to do, like I said, make sure that you file a police report. Yeah, don't be prideful, because this lady is very prideful. But yeah, file a police report so that if it ever happens again, this lady gets caught in front of your door, you just call the police and tell them that it's that lady again at your door. Yeah, that's making you be ready. It's readiness, so that you're like, okay, you want to play? Well, I'm ready. I'm ready to call the police on this crazy crap, because I don't want you to live your life in fear. There's no reason to, especially when you have all of this spiritual power that you just haven't tapped into yet. And it may be that you end up writing music for movies. So again, it could be that you end up, as you go within and access this ability that's part of your fate, you may find that, oh my gosh, I could be a screenplay writer, or I could write music for movies, or whatever. But it is something like that. Yeah. So meditation, going within, and visualizing within yourself writing and being successful. Yeah, that's going back to your origin, your base of creation. Oops. Let's see. Yeah. So again, this curse energy, you don't need to be afraid of this, but you just need to be aware of it, that it is going on. When you give things over to the Most High God, literally Archangel Michael will reverse this curse energy. So if you were experiencing bad luck, that's going to reverse. And now this person is going to be not only getting a taste of their own energy, but they're going to be experiencing. Did it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so they're going to be experiencing a lot of bad luck, because the tables are going to turn. Like, you're getting justice. You're definitely getting justice, because this person was prideful. So make sure that you're ready. Have that police report already filed. So if this person comes back, you can just call the police on them and file a report against this person who's clearly doing witchcraft at your front door. I mean, there's all of the things that you just explained about her peeing on your stuff and leaving that clear quartz there. And again, I want you to put on gloves before touching any of the stuff that you need to remove off your property. If you end up finding where she lives, take the items and throw them back on her property. But know that the energy has been returned to sender. Okay. If you start to feel drained, dizzy, nauseated, queasy, anything like that, know that it's her trying to do something in your energy again. All you have to do is say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. God, she's doing it again. Like, that's how connected you are to God. God, she's doing it again. And God's going to go, okay, I'll take care of it. Because God doesn't want you to like you have this natural strength. God doesn't want you to. It's all about you becoming awakened to your power. And that's the only purpose that she serves. Now that you've just become awakened to your power, you know that part of your. I write creepypastas too. I was like literally going to suggest that. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. I haven't submitted mine yet, but I have 3 different stories written, and I am obsessed with creepypasta. I absolutely love them. So yeah, that's That feels so good. That's like a 10 out of 10 compatibility. And usually people only get like an 8 out of 10 compatibility on their divine life purpose because usually they're not in alignment. But this is just showing me that you are in alignment. And that's why I was picking up on horror books. So, yay. Now you know. So remember, people will only try to steal your gifts when you're not using them. And if you're believing that you have writer's block, then you're not going to be using your gifts, right? Every time you go, you'll have that same experience. But we've just cleared that. Like that's actually gone now. So your future has shifted. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy. Oh, let's do a couple angel numbers before we go. So you know how the angel numbers work. They definitely confirm everything that we've talked about and they give you more information. So when you see these angel numbers, you'll know that you are in alignment. Okay. At that time, you are totally in alignment and that whatever you're doing or thinking about at that time, you want to apply to the angel number interpretation, and that gives you a personal reading. Okay. 222, alignment. Exactly. Connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. How do you move forward towards your life true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piggy by something. Follow these roots. Following these roots will help you to discover your life's true purpose. And you could even write a creepypasta about this experience and just exaggerate it. Like, because it's frightening. It's absolutely terrifying. Like, and it just, the story by itself is scary, you know? Okay, let's see what else. 1414, light up. So mood swings. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I love horror stuff. So mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, and quality. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. So an addition to your family could be a wife. It could be like a partner, or it could be an animal. Or it could be like your aunt having a baby or something like that. 1111, wish come true, moderation. So anytime you see 1111, make a wish. Moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, gateway, and taking actions. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as some happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting new acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It's not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. And 0550, the eye candy, intuition, inspired action, beauty, art, socializing flow, potential, and romance. Get some fresh air, or call some pals over. Take a look around you. There's so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in a new exciting project. Yes. Okay. Or you will go out on a date. Put your charisma to use everywhere. Spread your charm around. So we had 222 alignment, 1414 light up, 1111 wish come true, and 0550 the eye candy. Okay, we're going to do some names. So the names are never to name shame. We're just pulling names that I've written down out of this barrel. But it could be somebody related to the situation. Just kind of be aware. We have Michael, Luna, Cora, Dexter, Alberto, Summer, Willow, Frazier, Danielle, Allison, Adriana, Lydia, Reese, Ezra, Kurt or Curtis, Elijah, Octavio or Octavius? Mariah, Eddie, Kennedy, Ken or Kenneth, Travis or Tyson, Raven, Jacqueline or Jackie, Gavin, Rodney, Earl Hendrick, Shirley, Olodumare, and Bonquay. So now that I saw that, we're going to call upon these two. This is the source god of Santeria, and this one's the source god of Voodoo. And then we call upon them just to clear out all of the rest of the voodoo from your space. Total home clearing. So we had Florence, Shirley, Jacqueline, Jackie, Raven, Earl, Hendrick, Rodney, Gavin, Octavio, Octavius, Elijah, Travis or Timothy, Tyson, Taylor. I didn't think I said Taylor the first time. Kennedy, Ken or Kenneth. That's why I do these twice, because like sometimes I miss, or they're stuck together. Let's see. Eddie, Mariah, Reese, Lydia. I like that name, Lydia. Allison, Adriana, Danielle, Frazier, Willow. I love the name Willow also. Dexter, Luna, Michael, Alberto, Summer, Ezra, Kurt or Curtis, and Cora. All right. Thank you guys for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you all for being here. Please like this video. Please share it if you feel compelled to share it. Okay. Know that I love you and that God loves you. If you made it to the ending of this reading, put a little mushroom down in the comments. Mushroom emoji. And remember also, Kel's the Ghost, that if you forget anything that I said during this reading, you can always just come back to this one and listen to it again, and you'll get that information again. Okay. All right. I love you guys so much. I'm giving you lots of love, air hugs, and support. Make sure that you guys subscribe to my other channel called The Psychic Tarot Angel Oracle. I love you guys. Peace be with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. God bless you all.